this is Brandy and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching my video, welcome to join the Brandy G squad. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up lovelies? It's so nice to see you guys again. Today I'm back with a makeup tutorial using the new E.L.F. bite-size eyeshadow palette in the color story Hot Jalapeno. The reason why I chose this palette instead of the other ones that I've got is because the majority of you guys wanted to see me in a look that is green. So here I am today serving you guys this green look. Anyways, if you are interested in how I create this look, then without further ado, let's keep watching. Oh, one thing before we go, don't forget to like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's get the video started. So the first step I'm gonna do here is gently brushing my brows and get this baby hair nicely combed. And then I'm gonna go and fill in the brows following the natural direction of how my brows grow with this super precise Benefit eyebrow pencil in the shade 3.5. This is the one I'm using in almost every single video and I am running out. I wanna try something new, so let me know in the comments below what is your favorite. After that, I'm gonna prep my lids with some concealer and use this to carve out my brows. As usual, I'm using the Too Faced concealer in the shade Swan. Again, I will link all the product description in the info box below, so make sure to expand that box later after you're done finishing watching this video. So now let's move on to the highlight of today's video. I am trying on the bite-size eyeshadow palette from E.L.F. Cosmetics for the first time, and let's see if they perform as well as the swatches. I'm using the green matte shade here first as an overall lid color, and as you can see, I'm slowly building this color up all the way above my natural crease because I want to do a cut crease look later. And now I am taking this darker matte green shade and pack this color on the outer corner of my eye. This shade is super pigmented, so beware of how much product you're using. If you're new to eyeshadows, definitely try to use a less product at once and slowly build it up. We're also going to try to blend this shade all the way to the crease. Now we're gonna try to do a full cut crease look. I'm using this concealer brush with the same concealer that I used earlier to prep my lids. I am taking this cut crease all the way to the outer corner and flicker it upwards, so later on when we do the eyeliner, we can also follow the same direction and get a perfect wing. As you can see, I have a very small and narrow space to work with here. This part definitely takes some time just to make sure you are very careful with where your brushes are going and make the shape complement your natural eye shape as well. After the shape is nicely drawn on the lids, I'm gonna use my finger to apply this green shimmery shade to the center of my lid within the cut crease space and set the concealer. This shimmery shade looks just like it is from the pan, so I am really happy of how it turned out. Now I'm just gonna apply more of this green shimmery shade with a flat brush instead, so the areas that I couldn't get precisely with my fingers will be covered as well. After that, I'm using this darker matte green shade again to emphasize the outer V and blend that shade nicely out with the shimmery shade earlier so everything looks seamlessly blended together. And now we're gonna go in with this golden shimmery shade to highlight the tear dot and the inner corner. This color, it's so pigmented and I absolutely love it. Honestly, I didn't have a plan today before I started filming this video. I was just playing with this and I like how gradient this look turned out to be. All the colors work really well in conjunction with each other.
So now we're going to your bedroom. you think we're moving too soon. I love to hear you when you complain about your best.
Okay, now I'm going in with this lighter green shade and apply this all over my bottom lash line and slowly blend it out a little.
I don't care about the right now. Spend the summer in this beach house.
We're gonna do the wing eyeliner now. Here I am just following the shape I drew earlier with the cut crease, and again I'm not making this super thick. This is my personal preference. I think eyeliner should be more personal because all of us have very different eye shapes. Now I'm gonna go and pop in some lashes. I couldn't find a pair that are full on both sides, so I'm just gonna work with whatever I've got here. If you have any falsies recommendation, please let you girl knows as well. Moving on to the face, I normally don't really use any primers, but I do have this sample from Dior today, so I figure why not? Let me just try this out. And personally, I really like this primer and it feels very hydrating on the skin, and it did blur out some of the larger pores that I have, especially in my cheek areas and the nose. So yeah, I think I will definitely purchase this later. Next, I'm gonna use this LANCOME Ultra Wear foundation and blend it out with the sponge this time. If you have watched my previous video, you would know that I normally prefer a brush. I also got this one from E.L.F and it blends out foundation really nicely. Next, I'm gonna go in with a highlighting concealer just to further highlight my complexion and give it a more coverage on my cheek area where I need it the most. Now I'm just going to gently set all the cream and liquid products that I put on with this translucent powder. I'm not going to bake or anything because I want to keep the base as fresh as possible. After setting the face with some translucent powder, I'm going in with some contour using the Kat Von D palette as usual and apply the darker shade under my cheekbones, along the jawlines, and brush that in an upward motion as well as my forehead.
And you and I could stay in on a Saturday night. We don't gotta go out just to have a good time.
For blush today, I'm using the ColourPop Pressed Powder Blush in the shade Interstellar. This shade is a dusty rose type of shade, and I think it complements with the green eyeshadows that we're using today. I'm applying the blush in a more horizontally way and gently brush it through my nose as well. I think this gives that really cute look in general.
We got no worries, 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 worries. Oh.
For the nose contour, I'm gently applying the darker contour shade in the same Kat Von D palette to the sides of my nose. I want to keep the contour as minimal as possible for today's look. For highlight, I'm going in with this Golden Highlight by M.A.C and just apply that on the tip of the nose as well as the high points of the cheek, and don't forget the brow bone.
You and I could stay in on a Saturday night. We don't gotta go out just to have a good time.
We're almost done here, girls. So the biggest challenge for me actually turned out to be choosing a lip color that goes well with this look. As you can see, I want to go in with a more brownish nude color, but it didn't work very well, at least in my opinion. So I tried putting a gloss on it and it still didn't work. So I ended up wiping out 70% of the color and added a tint of bit redness to the lip color. And voila! I think this one works. I don't know. Anyways, if you don't think this one worked, let me know what color would you choose in the comment section below. Okay, that's it guys. That's everything of today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. As always, don't forget to comment and let me know what other looks do you want me to create and if you like this one or not. And until next time, bye.